عيالي الغاليين، شو تشوفون؟ أعرف إن الوقت تغير وإنكم تفكرون في مستقبلكم. تبون تعرفون أنا شو أشوفكم أنتم، أشوفكم تبنون بيدينكم من ولا شيء، البذور اللي زرعتوها والثمار اللي جنيتوها. أشوفكم وانتو توحدون الناس وتجمعون الكل، الصغير والكبير. كل المخاطر اللي خضتوها ألهمت كل الناس اللي حولكم.
اللحظة التاريخية، لحظة انطلاق مسبار الأمل إلى كوكب المريخ.
شفتوا كم أنجزتوا؟ يمكن المستقبل مو بواضح الحين، لكن أنا بخبركم شيء: بوجودكم المستقبل بخير. وهذا وقتكم أنتو، وقتكم تتأملون في الماضي وتخططون لمستقبلكم وتحققون أهدافكم وتدارون على بعض، لأن هذه بلادكم كلكم. تمسكوا في ذكرياتكم وورثوها حق عيالكم وعيال عيالكم. وصدقوني ما في حد في هالدنيا تخيل جمال هذه الذكريات، وأنا أنتظركم بفارغ الصبر لجل تشوفون هالشي بنفسكم. بوجودكم كلكم تنبض في الحياة. مع تحياتي، بلادكم 2071.
It's a combination of impressive, of fun, something really out of this world.
It's amazing.
I love that.
I highly recommend it. Dubai is definitely the place to be, starting October through to March.
Delft, near The Hague and not far from Amsterdam, has traditionally been the city of great minds, of pioneering inventions, the city of lighting and innovation. Did you know that the microscope was once invented in Delft by Antony van Leeuwenhoek, who was friends with the famous Dutch painter Johannes Vermeer? His whole life he was inspired by the Delft cityscapes and the inhabitants of Delft. And did you know that the most famous girl without a name is also from Delft? From this beautiful, colourful city, but also the city of blue, Delft blue. The classic colour that links the bright history of Delft with the future. Welcome to Delft.
Weird these days. It's been like too much or too little, so you have to get creative. And I'm not ashamed to admit, I took it too far. If you really need some space, go where space is not an issue. If we're all in the same boat, why not make it an awesome cruise? And when you're about to take off, make sure it's worth your while. If this is now your idea of going for a dip, it's time to experience the real deal. If you're not exactly getting along with your housemates anymore, it's time to find more exotic company. If this is what you call being out, wait till you're out of breath from excitement. If your daily view is getting kind of old, it's time to kick it up a notch. If you're always getting exactly what you expected, it's time for something unexpected. So if you've had enough of all of that, but not enough of this, it's about time you reward yourself. It's time for Ras Al Khaimah.
On the southwest coast of the Netherlands lies Zeeland. This region, that once faced the forces of the North Sea, is now protected by one of the most ingenious dams in the world, the Delta Works, which can be opened and closed at the press of a button. This dam has made Zeeland an area of outstanding nature and a safe place to live life by the tides. The Oosterschelde is the heart of this region, and it is the perfect habitat for the food riches of this area, like seaweed, oysters, clams and lobster. The water in this area is filtered by the oysters, clams and sandbars, which makes it the perfect source to win salt from. But Zeeland is not only famous for its seafood, it's a region of purity, art and outdoor activities. Zeeland, a must-lifetime experience.
Our dreams of space began a long time ago.
فنحن لا نعرف اليأس ولا المستحيل، فلهذا كان الاختيار على الاسم مسبار الأمل.
It put the UAE's first astronaut in space and built a building so tall it almost touches it. It helped her feel on top of the world, and other women break barriers just to fly around it. Hope, it can help us run when we can't walk, and even bring two worlds together just to talk. It can harness rays that travel at the speed of light, and in the future, it'll reduce our journey times throughout the night. It's the fuel that powers our nation's ambition, and it's the name of our first ever interplanetary mission.
8, 5, 4.
T-minus 7 months to Mars, only 493 million kilometers to go. Good luck, Hope.
If there is one city that takes from its past to write its own future, it has to be Eindhoven, where the Philips company started its production of light bulbs a century ago. Now creative minds are designing, innovating, and making what comes next. It's typically Eindhoven to create something that works, looks or performs beautifully, and to immediately want to improve upon it. That drive to innovate is always on. When you walk the streets, during annual events like Glow and Dutch Design Week, but first and foremost when you meet its people, pursuing their ambition and making things that are new to the world. Welcome to Eindhoven, where the future comes early.
modern heritage is all around us. It's the buildings and places that tell the story of who we are as a nation. Places that are part of our history. A past that mustn't be forgotten. Many of these older buildings are disappearing. And when they're gone, what will we have to show of our nation's achievements? Let us celebrate and take care of our modern heritage.
The Earth has a delicate ecosystem. Everything is connected with each other. Water, energy, food. They simply can't exist without each other. The world's population keeps on growing, and we are dealing with global challenges like water scarcity, food security, and a rising demand for energy. So becoming more self-sustaining is getting more and more important. Expo 2020 offers an exciting opportunity to drive positive change. And this is where the Netherlands is keen to contribute. By uniting water, energy and food, something magical can happen. We've designed a pavilion which is more a biotope than a building. A miniature world where the climate is controlled naturally, where water, energy and food are intrinsically linked. Full of intense sensory experiences. A pavilion that stands for openness, inventiveness and inclusion, and for minimizing our footprint. The entire installation will be built from local resources and with locally rented construction materials. After Expo 2020, all materials are given back or will go to a new destination. We invite you to experience these new possibilities. So open your eyes, smell, breathe, wander, and let your senses experience a unique sensation. Let's connect minds to create a better, more sustainable future together. Welcome to the Dutch Pavilion. Find us in the Sustainability District. Dutch Dubai, Dutch connection in the Gulf, uniting water, energy and food.
The world, where billions of people live their daily lives, work, love and eat. The Netherlands is a small country, one of the most densely populated areas in the world, and yet the second largest food exporting country worldwide. That's 20% of the total export value of the Netherlands. And it's still growing. That's how we contribute to the world food supply. One of the keys to success is the Wageningen University and Research, where we develop healthy, sustainable and efficient systems to help feed the world. It's where government, science and business cooperate and make knowledge into smart applications that improve the quality of life. Sustainability plays a crucial role in our work. We create water-efficient agricultural systems. Through the combination of fundamental and applied research, far-fetched ideas become reality, such as a highly efficient dairy chain with milking robots, or precision agriculture, providing healthy diets for people. And new industries like the circular economy find their roots at Wageningen University and Research. Do you want to work together? Join us.
Can we use the power of light to bring back our well-being? Inspired by scientists who proved that far UVC 222 nanometer cleans 99.9% of the coronavirus safely. We have been working with a team of designers, engineers, and external experts on the world's first urban sun.
I think it's so important that there's a way to meet again, and using science and using design to improve the world around us. We are the architects of our new normal. Join us in the journey towards urban sun.
Introducing the Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence, the world's first graduate-level research-based AI university.
The Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence is an open invitation from the United Arab Emirates to the world to further harness the potential of artificial intelligence. Thanks to the vision and drive of our leaders, we were one of the first countries to define an inclusive and integrated AI vision and strategy that covers multiple sectors.
The Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence brings, for the first time, AI from the periphery of computing science right to the very center of the curriculum.
At the Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence, students explore cutting-edge ideas in machine learning, computer vision, and natural language processing.
Researchers from around the world are going to use this global university to create artificial intelligence solutions that are global from day one.
The university will have access to the world's most advanced AI systems, a world-class faculty, strong industry partnerships, and an international board of trustees made up of leading experts at the cutting edge of AI.
I believe that we are in the beginning of a journey into understanding the mystery of the human brain and the human mind.
Our world has entered a stage of disruption, driven by unprecedented innovation. If we embrace this era, we can unlock incredible opportunities together.